So when I started the Race to 100, I was looking for a challenge, something that was way outside of my current skill set and comfort zone, and something that could only be accomplished through the love and support of others. And I wondered, can you generate support for a cause if you haven't been personally impacted by it through running? And I came to the conclusion that you don't need to have something bad happen to you to decide to take action when you see action is needed and you know that you can help. In January, I was introduced to these amazing children in these orphan homes in Nepal through Clint Rogers, who is the founder of the Ancient Secrets Foundation. So somewhere in March, the idea came to me, could we raise an insane amount of money to support these young people in Nepal? Here we are about 8 weeks in, with just 4 weeks to go till the race. So far, this goal is doing everything that I hoped it would do. I've had many nights of overwhelming stress, anxiety, feelings of hopelessness, sleepless nights, as I think about the magnitude of what I said I would try to do. And whenever I go to bed feeling hopeless, helpless, or overwhelmed, in the morning a miracle comes to pick me back up and let me know that we're on the right track. No matter what happens in the end, even if I fail miserably, the only thing that gets damaged is my ego. We've already raised over $28,000, which is incredible. When I was feeling most overwhelmed is when the videos started showing up from the kids in Nepal. I didn't know if they would engage, if they'd be excited or interested in helping this project, but they keep coming in. We've now gotten videos from four homes, and if you've seen them, you have to be inspired and moved. There's so much love and caring in those homes, so much joy, that like Dr. Clint said in January, we're gonna go to the orphanages thinking we're there to help them, but the reality is they're the ones that'll help us. Early in the project, I met Hope Fitzgerald, who was the creator of the Bridge Project, and this absolutely amazing woman who went to Nepal and visited the children and found this young man who was terrified to leave. And she helped me understand that all over the world, children, when they turn 18, are forced to leave the orphanages that protect them with no support or resources to stand on their own 2 feet. There's a lot of support helping young orphans because they're cute and inspiring, but there's very little support when they turn 18 and they have to go through what is the hardest transition of their life. If you have kids, you know what late teens are like, and these young people are being put out on the streets, and in Nepal, dozens of them vanish. They end up homeless, and unfortunately with the political climate, they end up as victims of human trafficking. So if I think about the fact that we're still $72,000 away with 4 weeks to go, it can be really overwhelming. But when I also think about the fact that if the people who donated the $28,000 so far went out and just raised double what they donated, that we'd be over $90,000. We're damn close to it. And knocking on the door of helping these 48 children cross this bridge to adulthood. The Race to 100 is about running 100 miles, raising $100,000 to save 100 lives. My life is clearly one of them. I've been touched by the people who do so much to help others, by the kids all over Nepal who are running up and down the foothills of the Himalaya to get ready for their own Race to 100, when they're going to collectively run 100 miles on June 27th, when I set out to run my first 100 miles. Take action. Choose that hard thing. Commit to your own Race to 100 and help me get there. Let's show these kids what's possible and change the world in the process. I promise you won't be sorry you did.